Hey y'all, I came right back just to say what it's like to be a gigger, a goal gigger. And the reason I say goal gigger is because I have goals. Really, the gigs are to get me to my goals, because with gigs, whatever gigs you have, and I'll run down a list of the few that I have going on, the few I plan on working on. But the reason I believe that gigs get you to your goal is because gigs are pretty flexible for the most part. They're pretty flexible. I like the fact that I can take my time and figure out what day I want to work, what day I want to work on my business, what day I want to do something different, what day I want to spend with my family. A job, and that there's nothing wrong with jobs as long as you have a plan with your job, as long as you're not just only paying your bills, but you're paying your bills and you're also investing in you. Okay? But to me, gigs help you get to your goals. I have goals and plans. I don't plan on being a gigger all my life. I plan on having businesses. But right now, the gigs is helping me pay the bills. It's helping me invest my time in other things, because now I am the manager of my time. So let me tell you some of the gigs, because gigs do not always have to be in your car. Some people kind of get that misconstrued, like I have to go work on somebody's house. Sometimes you can do gigs in your house. Okay, I'm gonna run down the delivery jobs I have first. Y'all know I do waiter, DoorDash, Favor, Postmates, and Grubhub. That's 5. And I plan on doing Uber Eats just to see how their money is. I haven't heard all great things about them, but I still want to, I like to get the experience for myself. I don't really like to go off what everybody say. So anything I say, please get your own experience, and you know, everybody's outlook is different. Okay, my outlook is very positive because I come from a background of working 2 and 3 jobs at a time, 2 and 3 shifts straight. I'm used to working like this, so for me, these gigs are like a blessing to me, you know. So but somebody else, it might be like, oh, it's not enough money, I'm always in my car, I'm burning gas. You know, everybody's perspective is different. I respect everybody's opinion. Okay, so those are my 5 delivery apps. I'm also a certified nurse assistant, and a long time, I became a certified nurse assistant way in 2009. And at that time, I figured that I didn't like nursing homes. I didn't like hospitals. Sometimes I'm an introvert, so I don't really like to be around a lot of people. And usually when I'm around people, I don't like to be around a lot of drama. You know, a lot of, you know, somebody don't want to help you. Somebody, you know, slacking. You got to pick up their workload. And I just prefer to be by myself. So I went into home health. The home health I went into, first it was more like you're helping people cook, clean, do their daily activities. And then I found another job where I could just go in and help them get cleaned up, take a bath. You know, I know nurse assistants are known to be like butt washers, but it's not always butt washing. Sometimes you're just literally standing there and letting them do what they do in the bathroom. A lot of times my patients don't even like me to look at them naked in their home. They just like just sit in the living room until I get done. So a lot of times I'm getting paid to do a little bit of nothing. And the pay in my city, if there are any nurse assistants out there, I may make a video about nurse assistants too. The pay in my city for people that are just going in just to do the baths. Now, if you're doing like going to people's homes cleaning, you're not going to get paid that much. It's probably going to be like $9 an hour, because you're going to be on an hourly schedule. You may go to somebody's house for 2 or 3 hours or 8 hours, depending on what you choose. But you are flexible in it to pick. You know, you're able to pick your own patients, pick your hours and things like that. But I got tired of being stuck at somebody's house for 4 hours, especially when you get a bossy patient and want you to do everything for them, you know. So average pay for the bathers are, I have one company that paid me $25. I had another company, which I'm working for one company now. I kind of died down on the patients because it was getting to me. It was, I think I had the nurse assistant burnout, the burnout that they talk about. I was tired of that. So I just went down to one agency. I was working for 4 or 5 at a time, and I was making good money. I was probably, you know, I mean, not like I was super rich, maybe about $200 a day. Okay, so the baths, let me get to it. One company paid me $25 per visit. Another company paid me $21 per visit, and they do include like your mileage and stuff like that. I had another company that paid me $12, but they include my driving time. So even though the other companies were paying me 25 and 21, I ended up making more with the company that was paying me for my driving time, my mileage, and all. And even they even paid me for my paperwork that I would do in their system. Okay, so I had them, and then the other company paid me $18 an hour. And I've worked for other companies. They kind of all range around the 20. And I'm saying an hour, but it's per visit. Sometimes I would go to somebody's house and their bath wouldn't last longer than 5 minutes, and I made $25. So, and then sometimes I would go to people's house and it would last 2 hours. I know that sounds crazy, but if you got like a paralyzed person and they got this machine that crank them out of bed and get them in the shower, it's a lot of work, and they would pay me double for that. I had one person that took me 2 hours and I would get paid $50 to go help them get cleaned up. Okay, and also you're doing vital signs and things like that, helping them with some of their meds and things like that. But that was one of my gigs. I just got into phone mystery shopping, which you don't make a whole lot. You have to sign up with so many companies because you only get paid like $5 per call, but the calls last like maybe 5 or 3 minutes. And I've done about 5 calls in an hour before, and I made like a quick 25, just pretending like I wanted insurance and stuff like that. And I plan on doing real in-store mystery shops, which the restaurant mystery shops are like somewhere between $15 to $30. I even got offered $50 for one restaurant because this lady was really desperate. I got offered, I hadn't did it yet, but I got offered to fill a test at a college for $60. I got offered to open up a bank account at Capital One for $75. Just open a bank account and then close it. And then if I was a Spanish speaker, I would have got paid $200. If I was 18 to 20, they would have paid me $200 just to go and open a bank account, and not open a bank account, but go try to get a credit card. They was gonna offer that person $200 if I was like 18 or 20, or if I spoke Spanish. For some reason, they paid like way more for that. Okay. So that's another gig. I'm getting ready to get into virtual assistant, doing little micro jobs on a computer. I want to do some transcription jobs. It's a lot of gigs that I want to do, but see, this is what I want y'all to get out of everything that I'm saying. These are based on my time. These are based on what I feel like doing that day. Even some of the phone jobs I'm ready to get into. Some of the phone jobs, there's one that you call out to patients to make sure they're taking their medicine. There's another one where you're just accepting donations, because I don't want to do like real full customer service. I want to do just easy little jobs. They're all on my time. I get to pick and choose the hours. If I want to work 30 minutes on the phone one day, it's okay, because they say it's okay. I'm an independent contractor. So y'all, don't look down on the giggers, and don't get discouraged by being a gigger. Gigs can you can get to your goals. You can work on other things. You can work on your relationship with your husband and your kids, and you can work on your businesses, and you can work on your health. You have so much freedom to do what you want to do because you're calling the shots. So I would encourage everybody to be a gigger. But if you have a job that you love, please, by all means, please still continue to work. I've had jobs in the past where it was okay, where I was like, okay, I kind of like this, and I stuck it out as long as I could. But now that I've discovered all these gigs, I can see myself going back to just being a regular employee. And I've had people tell me, like, you need to just get a job. And I'm like, I'm making more than you. I'm making more than you. Don't no. Let me do me, because I have a goal in mind. I have things that I want to do, and the things I want to do is not to be stuck at a job for 9 hours out the day. A place that sometimes, a lot of places I've worked, I hate it. So I don't want to be locked into a schedule where I'm stuck somewhere for 8 hours for a little bit of money and a whole lot of stress. That's just not what I want. Now, if I had a job that I love to be at for 8 hours, 9 hours out the day, cool. But I just hadn't found one. I hadn't found one for me. So I just want to encourage y'all. The reason I call myself Goal Gigger is because when you're a gigger, you get to accomplish some goals. You get to accomplish goals with a job too, but if you really want to just have a flexible schedule and really, sometimes everybody's goal is just not always money. Some people's goals is, I want to spend more time with my wife and kids. I want to spend more time with my husband and kids. I want to spend more time going to school and trying to work on getting me a degree. I want to spend time, just managing other stuff. I want to start a business coming soon. I really need time. To me, gigs are great if you are lacking in time. So I'm gonna end this video because, gosh, I talk so much on these videos. I know I go to like 20 minutes, but I just want to encourage everybody, look into some of these gigs. You don't necessarily have to leave your house. If you got an internet connection, you can do things. Actually, they have jobs you can do on your phone. There's one company called Click Worker where you're doing like these little jobs, like looking up stuff for people, looking up a name for not a name, looking up a definition of a word for somebody. Like I said, with the phone mystery shop jobs, you're calling companies acting like you're somebody else, and within an hour you could do 5 or 6 calls and have made $30. They're all kind of little gigs, and they're based on your time. You don't have to leave the house. You don't have a car. Cool. You got internet. You can do it like a typing job at home. Maybe you're not making a lot, but you're making enough to kind of help with your bills, and you're having a whole lot of time to do what you got to do. Or if you have a job and you're just looking for extra money, those are great great avenues to go. So I just want to encourage y'all have fun being gold giggers. Okay, have fun being gold giggers. Get y'all goals met, work these little gigs, and get your life. Y'all have a blessed one. Bye.